To throw again on second down. Jackson, they'll set up the screen for Freeman. And Freeman finding his way in for a Patriots touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Dawson able to connect on the extra point. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Bengals offense coming out here. CD, this is a team now at 0-10 following their Week 11 loss against Oakland. And I guess you can file this under the, most unsurprising news of Week 11, but they become the first team officially eliminated from playoff contention now with that 0-10 record.
So the season is lost, obviously, unless you're a player in the locker room and you're trying to find a way to get some wins. They have 6 games.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. After the interception, here's Jackson. That one caught by Ellison. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They go play action now. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. John Ross as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tracy Walker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. That's it for the first half. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. Check 26, check 26. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Six-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And it's second down. With that incompletion, I want to get your MVP thoughts. Lamar Jackson, he seems to be the leader right now, is he not?
I would agree with that, and his team is the hottest team in the league right now.
And then you've got, well, let's think of the others. Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson. Who else? Christian McCaffrey?
I would say Christian McCaffrey, although it's hard for a running back to win it. Don't forget Michael Thomas with the Saints continued to have big numbers even while Drew Brees was out. But also, Patrick Mahomes gets hot and the Chiefs run off a string. He's a defending NFL MVP.
But think about this. If Lamar Jackson does win the MVP, he'll be the first 22-year-old to do it since Jim Brown. A big play there for New England. 58 yards. First and goal at the 9-yard line. They'll run here with Freeman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Again, it'll be Freeman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Flushed out right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Sacked there by Ray Lewis.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. Third and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Mike's 280. Switch up, switch up. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, look. Hey, East,
on first and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. That one good for 37 yards.
Now those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Demario Davis. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Holt, and he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Escaping the pressure right. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and 12. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Oh, good footwork on the spin. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. On third down, Jackson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it, just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DeAndre Hopkins, 63 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
It's 3rd and 11.
Now Jackson, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Jordan Berry now, standing just outside his own goal line. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And Sanders now to return. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Squeeze 15. Check 45 to mine. You don't see me in your nightmare. Check. See me in your nightmare. 45. Good.
Throwing now is Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Mike's 50. Let's go. Mike's 50.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. One last shot for Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, and no time remains. And they're an extra point away from winning this football game.
Break out the oxygen tanks, partner. The air just left this place. This crowd was in a frenzy. They thought they were going to win. Now they're just an extra point away from leaving here with a really disappointing loss.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The kick is good, and can you believe this? They win it with zeros on the clock.